Welcome to the shop, a moto podcast with your host, Jake Lowry and Grayson Crumb.
All right, guys, what's up? Shop Moto Pod.
We're still alive.
Been a couple days.
At least it's been at least a couple days. We're still alive.
We're still alive. We're not so slammed busy. We can sneak back here and do this every now and then.
We're sitting back here sweating.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah. We need to do it a lot more often than 3 months.
Oh, regionals. No, that was it before regionals. I don't even know what we did all of April, May, and June.
A lot's changed in the studio. We have a backdrop. Thanks to me, you were gone that whole week in Texas, and I. Actually, no, it was this past weekend when you were gone to
Millville.
Yeah, and I was like, I think we can hang this thing up, and makes it, kind of almost looks like a studio. We need some better chairs other than.
Yeah, two lawn chairs.
Exactly. We need like some legit. Eli, pull your pocketbook out. We're gonna order some chairs.
Write a check.
So, sitting over in the corner, producing.
Not doing shit in the corner.
It's Eli.
Eli.
Say hey, Eli.
Hey.
You can't. Sorry, Eli's the best looking one. We decided to sit him in the corner, not on the TV.
Well, it'd be a little weird to have.
Well, we can't all fit. He'd
yeah.
have to sit on my knee and your knee. He'd be a little unlevel. And,
yeah.
And then his head would be blocking.
He's still a minor.
His head would be. It's already big enough. But
yeah.
We can make it work.
How was your regionals, Jake?
Great. I went 1-1-1.
0-0.
Yeah.
In my dreams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew I didn't see it at Freestone. It was weird. I saw a 27 on a Cowie.
Moeller did good at Millville.
Oh, he killed it, Millville.
I think Freestone was a little tougher.
It was Freestone was.
He didn't do bad, but
better than you.
I didn't go, so
he did better than you.
Exactly, he did better than me.
Yeah,
did better than me.
Does that mean I did better?
Eli did better.
Eli, here we go.
Eli did better. Than
Eli,
Jake.
you did do better. Eli, I'm proud of your 13th in Schoolboy 2.
Yeah, let's just all wait. Hold on, stop. Eli got 13th in Schoolboy 2. Supposedly one of the hardest classes. And Eli gets 13th.
Yeah.
What a boy.
He just was on. He stayed up and was consistent. That's all it took. He didn't have anything
not
like
practice though.
Yeah, not in practice.
It's better to get your crashes out of the way before the race.
Yeah, we didn't. He's lucky. None. I was a smart, mature one and brought a bunch of parts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like bars, mounts, levers,
sprocket bolt.
I did not bring one.
He stole one off.
Stole one off mine. And
that was Mitch.
And
I swear I tightened it.
I'm like,
it was gone.
It was.
The sprocket didn't come off.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You're lucky that the sprocket didn't come off.
I'm so lucky. I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. There's supposed to be a bolt there holding it together. I was lucky I'm mature enough to bring extra parts. And then he stole all of the parts I brought. The extra bars, the mounts, the levers. And then I'm like, he better be lucky I don't crash, and I'm taking him right back off his bike.
He paid you back, though, right?
Yeah, totally. He definitely paid me. He's still paying me back. Yeah. He's got to work here for another year without a paycheck.
Oh, that's funny.
Just put it on the tab.
Yeah, put it on Sprint Cars tab.
Yeah. So, what about your Freestone? How'd it go?
It came and gone.
You were better than last year.
Yeah,
you've made improvements. You can't beat yourself up when you've made improvements.
Yeah, a little bit.
And Millville was even better.
Millville, I rode better at Millville, but I had better results at Freestone.
Yeah. What about? Did you get that thing fixed on your bike? You figured out why it always falls over in corners?
Yeah, I don't. That's really weird. I think KTM should warranty it. Yeah, there's something wrong. I can't talk bad about the new bikes, but KTM's got to figure this thing out. It happened 3 times, Yeah, no, it didn't happen a lot. It didn't happen at Freestone, but it happened at Millville 3 times.
So it just started where it's falling over in the corners.
Yeah, like it 3 times. Like I would come into a corner and then it'd be like, it would like fall over, and I'm like, man, like this. It can't be me.
And it really got you the one moto where it fell over in front of half the pack and they run you over.
That was I'm mad at KTM on that one. They'll have to warranty that one.
It couldn't have been your fault.
No, never my fault. It's
Grayson
the bike's.
Would never fall over.
Yeah, I'm always I'm never on the ground. It's weird.
No, you're seriously though. Like getting on the serious side, your lap times were a lot better at Millville. Like you were closer. You got some starts better in the pack a little bit more. So like that's an improvement. Actually getting off the gate better.
Yeah.
And then there was times you ran some lap times that were way better than where you were finishing.
Yeah. Which I think is just the feeling of like. I think it all starts with the start. It
does.
It pisses me off so bad. But like, like if I know like early in the motos, like Millville, I told them it was the best track you'll ever ride from like 8 in the morning to like 12. But then like after that, it was gnarly. Like, of course it's a regional. Like all regionals are gonna be gnarly, but those early morning motos, like. If I can start with somebody, like I could pace them. Wasn't the problem of it just had to be to the point where I'm on the rear tire and I know what to do, And so that's what I just had 2 good starts. Both times went down within the first lap. Well, like right after, first lap on both of them. So never really got to like go out and prove that, like go out and really do it for a long period of time. Do it for the whole moto.
Mm-hmm. At least your lap times get better as the moto goes on, like endurance-wise.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that, you're good.
Fitness-wise, I didn't have if they were 15ers this year, I think, like, there was one moto, the very last moto of the weekend, or very last moto of Saturday, is 5 o'clock, and, like, I get a normal start in the back, and, like, it was just me and this dude, and we were just running, like, a good pace. I could have ran that for 20 minutes. Like that, it was just a nice pace. And then like we come up like a lap and a half and we just catch like 5 dudes.
Yeah.
Like, and I just like all of a sudden we see like a pack of 5 and I'm like, there's no way like people are dropping that bad. And like we were just on them and like it's hard to do much with a lap and a half left with that many people. But it was like, oh dude, if I had another 3 or 4 laps, like y'all have been screwed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
So we gotta
there's always next year.
My sprint speed better, and Eli's fitness better. Because I think Eli's speed is there.
Yeah.
We just gotta.
There's a lot of other things though that's got to come in. You got starts. There's a lot of little things to put together, but we're gonna work on all of it. We'll get it. We'll get there when it's time.
We'll make sure you when it's time.
Yeah. So, who did you notice like? Was like a surprise at either regional you went to? Could be somebody we know or somebody we don't know.
Mark Phineas?
Yeah.
Fucking good.
Good?
He was very, like I knew he was going to be good, but there were also some pro sport guys. Like the pro sport was top heavy for sure. And dude, he would start like he could start mid-pack and just fucking catch him and drop him. And it was just insane, the gap. He would second and a half easily a lot faster than these dudes.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like that's just impressive. He's good.
Eli, who impressed you?
I think Grayson.
I knew it.
Turn his mic off.
There was at Freestone where he caught that group of people. And he charged through them.
Yeah, I mean there was there. Let's put on the record. Me and Eli did train at Tap House the week before Freestone, trying to get ready for Texas, And there was like a lap where like Eli, we're doing like, what was it? Just like mid. We're doing like a 15er. Yeah, and it's like Eli caught me and passed me, and then I stayed on Eli for like 2 laps, and Eli's like, he came off the track. He's like, Yeah, dude, I had no idea that you were just on my ass the whole time. Like for those 2 laps, he's like,
there's a few turns where I tried to like at the turns look behind you and see where Grayson was. I couldn't see him, but I could hear him.
yeah, and I was like, oh, like that's all I needed, just to be that close to Eli. And so, just little stuff like that. I'm proud to be that close to 13th and 250, 13th and Schoolboy 2 kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want.
That's good. All good stuff. You're making improvements. You're getting closer to your goals. So that's can't be mad about that.
Yeah, I mean I can, but why would I?
I mean you can, but as long as you're making improvements.
Yeah, we're gonna put our head down. We still got a couple big races this year. Ironman, Amateur Day is next on the list. Some series I think I might do in the fall, and then I'm gonna go defend my number 1 plate at Monster. Yeah. So I guess that's gonna finish out my calendar, and then next year back to Millville, and I think I want to go to Bud's next year if they have one.
Is it gonna be
They probably won't have one. They had one this year, so normally they don't have regionals back to back.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna get one this year.
It might swap with the youth.
Yeah, I don't want to go Lincoln Trail. I'm not going to Lincoln Trail.
You wanna? Should we go ahead and talk about the series now?
Yeah, let's dive into it.
So, you had a brilliant idea to let's promote a series.
Sure, it was all my idea. Like everything was my idea. Like I did it all.
Yeah. So, so we're gonna do a little 3-race series.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
3 races is like a good amount.
A good amount.
We don't have to all
Yeah, me, you, and Mac talked about it. Like we were like judging other series.
Yeah.
And like
we don't
like King of the Mountain kind of has a lot.
They have way too many.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, they have way too many.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to take away from other stuff, and a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
They don't want to take away from these this big race, that big race, whatever. And to me, when people miss a handful of rounds of a series, then they're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't. Yeah. So like if there's a track that they're just kind of so for them.
Yeah.
They're not going.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We're not in the series. So you only get like your series guys.
Yeah.
And I just,
every race.
Yeah. So
I think it's hard it's hard to plan a series with that many dates around. You have to plan around the Reddits. Like that's just.
Well,
it needs to be
the smart way to me is to that's why like in the spring it's tough.
Yeah.
A lot of area qualifiers, a lot of regionals. You don't know where exactly everybody's going.
Yeah, between 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend and 4th of July, you can't have a race.
Yeah.
Like, that's regional. Like,
yeah, there's a regional every weekend.
Yeah.
And then
no matter
no
matter how far away is it, people are going to drive. People are going to drive.
And then the other thing is like, if a lot of your local guys, they might only be going to one regional, but regionals are expensive.
Yes.
So they're not going to go below $200, $300, $400 at a local race.
Yeah.
When they need to save that to go to a regional because ultimately their goal is to qualify for Loretta's, so they got to do what they got to do to do that. But anyway, back on our series deal. We all like the 3 tracks.
Yes.
The backwoods, which will be their first race, and there'll probably be some bumps with that.
Yeah,
but the track
always is.
The track can make up for that a lot because, I mean, honestly, it's got the most potential out of them all. It being a gnarly track like what we all hope for.
Yeah, the elevation on there is pretty sick.
Yeah, and we know it'll be deep. So it's just like the other stuff that'll probably be one that I can see myself getting to race at Pine Bluff for sure because the Shawls will. I probably won't have to do a whole lot at that one.
The Shawls.
I'll help do whatever has to be done or whatnot, but I'll probably get to at least race one class at that. Backwoods, I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna try and have enough crew and help of people that have done it before that it goes smooth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we have to. We put Roy Boy on something. We can give.
You think he knows? He's sprint car Mitch.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he knows how to do the flags?
Yes, we need to give him
two checkered flags, not just the one where the guy's just standing there holding it we gotta have the one where he's into it. Dude. He's got both
yes.
Yeah, and it's
or give him
the green flag and everything, every flag.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
flag. The green, the white, the checkered.
Millville, I got green. Like
The blue when you're coming by.
when I'm coming by. Oh, okay, yeah. I would,
Or the black when you're coming by. After
if
he's
you
punted
punch
somebody
right
off the track.
I wouldn't mind working it, but obviously now I can't.
I mean, you can.
Well, I'm
but-
outlawed, so
Yeah.
I'm an outlawed.
Yeah.
Which you pick the slowest guy. So
You're one of the hardest to move, though. But I have to put you on a pedestal a little bit.
no, you don't.
Yes,
That's the
you need to
last
be
thing.
on a pedestal so others can knock you down. That's kind of the.
Oh, that's why you did it. I do have some confirmation.
Confirmation.
Confirmation. I have some confirmation.
It's absolute.
We have some. We don't know the classes for sure yet.
No, I know the classes.
Well, not everybody does, but like one of the two classes that I have to do that I'm outlawed for are 16 plus and open outlaw.
Yes.
It's yeah.
Well, okay, so if you're an A or B rider, those are your classes.
Yes, those are
and we're
my-
hoping that they're 30, 40 dudes.
Yes,
You know,
and
honest, like.
and
real-
so well, we do have some fast guys who are confirmed
Confirm.
that are riding it. We got Mr. John Moeller.
Mm-hmm.
It's confirmed for one, and
Which ones is he coming to?
I don't know yet.
He needs to come to Backwoods.
No,
Yes, he does, because
he'll come to one.
it
And,
gets gnarly, and he needs
yeah,
to. Which I'm sure he'd come. Pine Bluff's probably closer for him,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
but Backwoods would be.
And then we got 10th overall pro sport, Mr. Spencer Winter.
Spencer needs to come to all of them. He's been off the bike for 3 or 4 months with a broken ankle.
He's
and,
got a little
like,
bigger belly now, I think.
He probably does. He's pretty in shape.
No, I've seen him on the boat a little bit. So you don't get on the boat without having a couple beers.
That's true, but I mean, if he still's working out and doing
I
stuff,
don't think he is.
he's not doing absolutely nothing but sitting on the couch.
Yeah, with his dog. That's every Snapchat I get of him. So I mean, maybe if it when's the first one?
September, the end of September.
He's gonna be riding by then. Yeah, no, he'll be riding for a month by then.
Yeah.
I'm hoping if I got him early on the bike, if I got him within 2 weeks of him riding.
Oh, you think you got him?
I mean,
Oh wow!
if we're talking
I don't know.
a 20 plus 2, and
dude,
he has a week on the bike. Really?
I'm gonna say I might barely have him with that.
Nah, you don't. So you don't have the endurance of a 20 plus 2. You have him for 3 laps if he's a week fresh off of an injury.
You're
for
giving
sure.
me 3 laps?
Eli,
You might have more than that.
don't even 4. I'll give you 4, a solid 4, before your tongue's in your spokes. But, dude, a 20 plus 2.
20 plus 1.
Yeah, whatever. 20. You might as well do a 30. I'm gonna, I'm be there.
Less than it now.
Okay, well, we'll see. We got time. We got time for all
We need
this.
some more fast guys.
We need more. We need some. I mean,
Ozzy Barbary.
Ozzy will probably for sure come to Pine
Pine
Bluff.
Bluff.
Yeah,
What else we got?
maybe.
some-
I mean,
Corey's.
if we can
confirmed.
talk it up to everybody enough, I mean, the first round's Backwoods, second round's Pine Bluff. It would be awesome if these guys that are planning on to come Pine Bluff, like come to the first one too,
Yeah.
and then come to all 3. It's just 3.
Yeah.
Win a crown, win a crown,
Win a
and
crown. I want a tiara.
you would want a tiara. I think the women's class and the girls' class will have tiaras, but everybody else
You,
gets a crown.
you might as
know?
well just give that thing to Mackenzie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. She's gonna.
She's
I'll
good.
get her riding the other 2 classes.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't.
I mean,
Honestly, that'd be pretty fun. If we can just get like a big group of all of our friends.
it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be.
But, put some money on the line.
Well, it is going to be. I mean, it's Open Outlaws 200% payback, and
Yeah.
if there's 30 people in the class, I mean, first place gets half of it.
Yeah.
We're only paying the top 3. First will get half of it. I mean, you could.
I'll get half of it.
You could make a few $100.
Yeah, Eli has to get a gift
So-
card. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get a gift card.
I think we
Might
pay
as
him
well
in
give him a
V-Bucks.
gift card, right?
Pay him in
V-Bucks. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't play Fortnite, I don't think. Do you play Fortnite?
No.
He plays Xbox, so give him in.
We'll give him Xbox money.
Yeah.
He gets,
We'll put it
he
towards
gets
his
third. He gets
yeah.
third. He gets $150
On his box.
Xbox money. That actually probably would not be a good
Yeah.
idea because then he's in his house. Then he's in his room like 24/7.
Yeah.
My dad will love that idea.
Yeah.
Mitch will be mad.
Mitchell.
Give credit, good credit, Graham KTM. I got a tab up there.
Put it to the tab.
Put it to the tab.
Don't even Don't even let them know how much it is. Just put it on the tab.
That's all you gotta do. Just take off the tab.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he would do.
Yeah.
That's gonna go
I think
anyway.
it'd be fun. I can't wait. I did at Millville. There was a race. I was behind this dude. So and like for 2 laps, I'm just sitting there every over jump, every corner. I'm just wooing at him. I mean, I'm that close, so I'm just woo, just like
Kind
constantly.
of sounded like an owl there, but okay.
And I came off the track and I said, "Why don't you woo at me back? Like woo back at me." He's like, "My mouth's so dry, I can't." I said, "Dude, you need to drink some water." And he's like, "I will." And I was like, "You racing the next one?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You better woo back at me." And like I couldn't. I didn't. His helmet and goggles were on. I didn't know. Like, hopefully he knew I was like kidding.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You woo back at me. When I woo, you woo." And that's what it's gonna be like the Open Outlaw when I'm be wooing. You know.
It'll be fun. I hope the series goes good and all. I hope it,
Last time you did that, I went down in the corner.
you scared Eli. So
Yes.
Eli's still in that mental state where, like, that scares him.
Yeah.
He screws up, runs off the track,
I
hits a hole.
didn't even woo at him. I said, "Let's go," like, "Let's go," and then he just falls down in front of me. And I'm like, then I'm cussing at him. And I'm like, yeah,
That's funny. Yeah, so I guess any of our listeners, you got sponsors, if you own a business, you got a buddy that owns a business, you work for a business, you want to sponsor it, let us know. We got packages and different things like that.
Give us money.
It's not give us money. It's give the series money so we can
Give money back.
I mean, it's going to buy trophies. It's going to buy awards for different things. I mean, all this will help the tracks not have such a large expense so we can keep the prices down on stuff. Practice fees a little different. Help some people save a little bit if they're on small bikes. And if we could get enough sponsors and enough money raised, we could knock off some more stuff. And then we could even have, maybe throw in some more money for some of the purse on, Open Outlaw for a few of them or something. But we got to have help. I'm not pulling money out of my pocket to do it. So
you should. You have enough,
Really?
You have enough money. You can.
No. I have 5 kids.
I've seen your house.
I have 5 kids. I don't have enough money to do any of that. So while we're in the middle of talking about sponsor stuff, let's
Are we doing sponsor reads?
yeah. So why don't you do the Graham KTM one?
Shopgramktm.com.
Yeah. So
662-562-8711 if you need any parts or accessories, KTM wise.
You can see it on the poster behind them. GrahamKTM.com.
GrahamKTM.com. If you call up here between the hours of 11 and 12, you will not get a phone. We will not answer it. We're at lunch. But
no.
anytime after.
Donnie will answer. Somebody will answer. Me,
Yeah,
you won't be here.
But we're saying me and you won't. And if you call on the weekends, you may get me, you may not. We don't know. You won't get Jake. 23 rebates? Do we have any 23s on?
Not many. Handful, not a
Yeah,
lot, though.
go check 23s. Mark down.
They're on the website.
Don't get any 24s if you're racing Loretta's.
Price is out the door.
Price is
Unless
out the
you're-
door
unless
if
you're
you're
in
not state.
If you're in
Yes.
state, you got to pay tax.
Yes.
Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
Do you need a roof?
Oh, I do. My
your
parents.
house?
Yes.
A-Team Roofing. Call A-Team Roofing. They'll hook you up with a brand new roof. If you're in West Tennessee, North Mississippi,
Do they come down to Coldwater?
I'm sure.
Oh,
We'll call
sweet.
Kyle and see.
Okay. Do I
Yeah.
call Kyle? Kyle. Having a stroke. Call Kyle at A-Team Roofing.
Yeah.
Get a quote today.
Get a quote today. Yep.
Parents just bought a roof from him.
What's his Honda pit bike thing?
XR80.
XR80.
It's like a 70-something.
83.
83 XR80.
Uh-huh.
We can't work on it here,
Yeah.
but our guy, Fletcher Cycles, Fletcher can hook up that
The
old
dock.
Honda.
That old dock,
Yep.
dude. He'd get that
Yep.
thing running.
Yeah.
Who was riding him in 83? Who was on factory Honda in 83?
I don't know.
RJ?
Probably somebody like that.
He'll
yeah.
get your 83 Honda running like RJ
RJ's factory.
Yeah.
Honda.
Yes, he will.
Yeah. You got a street bike, you got a four-wheeler, you got anything that we don't work on.
Yes.
Fletcher can take care of it.
Even if we can work
Even
on
if
it.
we can work on it, Fletcher can take care of it.
Yeah, no, like, you got some janky mechanics in the back of Graham KTM. You can go to Fletcher Cycles.
One more. If you're in central Mississippi and you have a four-wheeler or a side-by-side or a street bike or a dirt bike and you need anything for it, you can go to Cycle Service Plus and get it.
Does he have Oakley tear-offs too?
Yes. He's an Oakley dealer. You need some Oakleys?
I need Oakleys.
Oakley tear-offs, Oakley air brakes.
Go get them.
Oakley dealer.
If you call and ask for Shaky Jake and give him the code ShopMotoPod, you get 10% off your Oakley discount.
I hope you approved that.
I didn't.
601-939-5077.
Exactly.
Yep.
Say it again because I didn't hear you.
601-939-5077.
Is that Mark's personal phone number?
No, heck no. He would kill me. That's the shop number.
Right.
Shaky Jake. He works in the parts.
Yes.
Yeah. So those are great organic reads.
Those were. I like them. I'm a fan of all of them.
I hope our sponsors for the series, I hope they're happy.
I didn't know 18 was
Yeah,
part.
Kyle told me he was going to do the
Yeah. He just put a roof on my parents' house.
Yeah, you told me that. Yep.
Then I didn't even ask Kyle. They didn't even know about Kyle.
Yep. Yeah, so the ones actually I didn't really ask my dad, but I'm just kind of know that he'll but no, with like I said something to Donnie. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know." And then Fletcher was in here one day, and I was telling him about it. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, sign me up. Whatever y'all, you know." And I was like, "Okay,
we're
cool."
core. Because they're core.
Yeah. So
they
were all like pretty
Mm-hmm.
easy. Even when I asked Kyle, he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I'll do something," you know. And I sent him the different packages and stuff. And
help them help us.
Yeah. So we need
us help them. Help us again. You know, let's just make it full circle. Don't go to Cycle Gear or Shop Motorsport or whatever until they start paying us. Just go call the shops and
they do. We can give a little shout out to Rocky Mountain
ATV MC.
Yeah, because we got the Rocky Mountain Bucks. So when you sign up, you get Rocky Mountain Bucks.
Yeah, but, you know.
I mean, that's cool. It gives you some money back, you know.
Yeah, I just got $40 for my regional.
Yeah.
One regional. I'm going to get 80.
Yeah. So I think, like, at our races, I guess it's $5 when you sign up.
Yeah.
It's either 5 or 10.
Yeah.
$5 or $10 for every time you sign up. So let's just say it's 10. Mm-hmm. And you come to all 3 rounds and you ride 3 classes.
You get $30.
$90, man.
Oh, it's per class.
It's per class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yep. So
yeah, $90.
Yeah, if you look at it that way, it's $30 entry fees. Well, if you get $10 back, it's only a $20 entry fee.
Yeah,
not bad. Yeah,
pretty good.
Yep.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, we just need a few more. So if anybody's interested or knows anybody interested, you know, shoot them our way. And you know, you get social media stuff. You get to be on the podcast. You get some, you know, entry stuff to races for employees and things like that. Social media, that I mentioned that one. Mm-hmm. Trophies, your stuff will go on the trophies, stuff will go on the flyers, all that kind of stuff.
It's getting warm outside, so like it'd be nice to have like a heating and air sponsor.
Like Dream Team?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you heard of Dream Team?
Yeah, I hear it's like being I hear their service is like being in a dream. It's that good.
It's that good. Yeah.
They're literally the Dream Team. Yeah.
They're the dream team, and we're the dream team, and then the dream teams are coming together.
Yeah, so if anybody listening knows anybody
who works
at the dream team, I mean, we would take a sponsorship from them for the series.
Their name may rhyme with
Schmanishin?
Schmanishin?
Dude, how cool would it be if they came to some?
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool. It's a long drive for them, so I wouldn't expect a bunch. But I mean, if they came to 1 or 2 or whatever, just, you know, that'd be cool.
Know what? Honestly,
and you know who else has to come? He for sure is listening. Like, an hour after this is posted, he will have heard this whole thing. Shaw Daddy.
Jay Shaw.
So I know that Backwoods won't be too far for him.
No.
He for sure should hit that. I know the others are going to be a little bit of a drive.
Yeah.
But if we can swindle him into like, hey, we'll let you be the announcer.
We'll let you.
Yeah, we'll let you be the announcer. I mean, he might come up.
I think we should have a... You know who we could also... What would be so sick to do is we could plan it. Bring a little ripper up. You know, he's on an 85 now, kinda. He's on a 65 for sure, and he rips. But he's on an 85, and put him in open outlaw, and just see how many dudes he beats.
Easton Graves.
Yeah, dude. Imagine him getting like third in open outlaw.
He would beat a lot of guys.
Yes, he would hurt some feelings. 1 and 2 would be for sure.
He would he would. His lap times at Wildwood were up in some big bike classes. So,
dude.
Yeah.
It was rolling.
Yeah. The only thing is that, like, you kind of got to watch out a little bit because you get people with egos and then they're on a bigger bike. And,
and they get mad.
I remember racing a local C class on an 85 one time. And I think me Josh Erie did it with me. I think we
pissed some people off. Yeah,
we were in the top. We were, like, either winning or like top 3 or something like that, and yeah, they weren't real happy about it.
I'm sure.
We only did that once or twice at local stuff, and we used to practice in the C practice at Swan on 85s.
I hate people like you.
And we would go out there and like lead the C practice past all the guys, and it got to a point where they started black flagging us at Swan. Like they would 2 or 3 laps in, they'd notice we were out there and they'd black flag us and get us off because. You're
hurting people's feelings.
Yeah, and then I think we just started riding the AB practice on them. They didn't like that either. Just
well, I mean,
Yeah,
if some fast kids are riding AB, why would they get mad?
I just think because they look at like I guess they look at like big bike guys like this guy might get mad that 85's blowing his doors off and he decides to exit track left, right at the right time and smashes the kid and hurts him.
If I'm getting my doors blown off by a 50, 65, 80, like whatever, I'm just like, man, I suck. Like, I'm not going to get mad at anybody else besides myself.
For whatever reason, any time at like local races that a kid rides a smaller bike in another class and he does really good, people get mad.
Yeah.
I remember racing a Cobra in a 65 class at a local race, and I got like 3rd, and my dad said a bunch of the guys, a bunch of dads were mad and stuff, and it's
I bet.
I mean, it is what it is. Like what if you only have the one bike, but you can ride the other class as a second class? Like they don't get mad if a guy rides a 250 in 450 Supercross or 450 Outdoors.
Yeah.
And they do it all the time. I mean, and sometimes they do better.
Privateer guys.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, that's the guy's bike. That's what it is, and he's kind of at a disadvantage. It's supposed to be. He's just a good rider. Can't knock him for that, but.
I think you need to put Jed on like an 85. Or put him on a 125.
He wouldn't win on a 125.
He can ride
He wouldn't.
He would probably still win on a 250.
Oh, yeah.
He would probably still win.
I don't know.
On a factory 250, he would probably still win.
Maybe. Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be cool.
You wouldn't want a stalker now. Okay, I'm
Dude.
getting about 4th now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stock 250, not stock 450.
450,
He still
okay.
wins on a stock
450.
He still wins on a stock
Yeah.
450.
Yeah,
Supposedly, Masterpool was on pretty much a stock
450.
A stock 450.
Yeah,
From what I've read and some things.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of suspension work and stuff like that, but I mean on 450 you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why I think a lot of the privateer guys run the 450s outdoors.
Yeah, I mean, so let me ask you this. How much do you think it was more of a disadvantage like when I was racing pro stuff, so like 08, 09, 10?
Uh-huh.
Do you think it was more of a disadvantage riding those earlier 4-strokes stock versus a factory bike, or do you think it's more of a disadvantage now riding a stock production bike versus a factory bike?
Oh, back in your day, for sure.
Okay, so my bike in 09 was stock with a pipe.
I knew I should.
Stock suspension and everything.
I knew I should.
I'm not trying to.
Same, actually.
No, thanks, Eli. No, I'm just saying, like, I think, like, what I was using that as is I wasn't the only guy that was like that. There was a lot of guys that, maybe not a lot. There was a handful of guys that didn't have a whole lot done to their bike and could make a fast 40. And I'm just looking at now, like, I think you hear guys like, oh, you can't do it on a 250. And I'm like, but if we did it then, why can't you do it now? I would think it would be easier now.
Like you're
still at a disadvantage.
Okay, I think I misunderstood the question.
I'm saying, like, was it more of a disadvantage back in the day or now?
On a stock bike versus
Stock bike versus a factory bike.
Oh.
I mean, stock bikes have gotten better.
Yeah, I still
So
think
it's more
back in the day
it was more of a disadvantage, yeah. So I think like you could take a stock 250 now, and yeah, you can be a little bit underpowered, but if you ride the wheels off of it,
Yeah, I think a 250 though is still.
you get it the start. It hurts you on the start, and it's gonna hurt you out of the corners and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're carrying, like, dude, honestly, as rough as some of the tracks get, it's not really about that anymore. It's about carrying your momentum and flow.
Yeah.
Who's making the least mistakes. I mean, watch Jet, dude. He don't even like he's riding because he's got so much more momentum and his flow's better, less mistakes, and so he's not even like doing on a 450. He's like not even on the gas.
Yeah, no, it's impressive.
Yeah, so
It kind of reminds me when you were on the 450.
yeah,
But
that's
now
what
on your-
Donnie's always said. Like,
But now on your 350, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I mean, I thought I was decent on it.
Yeah, I think you just.
I'm undefeated. I would get him with that one. I'm undefeated.
I hope John Mueller shows up to Backwoods.
I mean, if we count at the training we did at NIM,
Eli, that wasn't a race. That was training.
No.
And if he wouldn't have punted me off the track,
he did almost the same to me.
I wasn't even close to it. Eli would have been. I would have hurt. I would have broke Eli's poor little shoulder if I would have done it at you. I just like accidentally moved over on Eli. I was like, oh yeah. I hugged the track markers, cut one or two off. Oh yeah.
that was a good hit. But yeah, undefeated. I've not lost a moto on it. Me and Jet have something in common.
Shut up. Stop. No, I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this.
It's a fact.
You have
It is a fact.
4 hours on your motorcycle.
It is I've raced 4 motos on it.
Okay.
And I'm undefeated. Jet's raced 6. I need to go somewhere and race 2 more motos and win. And me and Jet were tied. We are tied. We have the same 2023 stats.
Why don't you
Except he's at a pro national and I'm at an area and local races.
We'll see at Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Or Wildwood.
Yeah, because he won't race until then anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. You like that, huh?
That one got me.
Yeah. So I hope everybody comes to the series. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need to have some. I mean, we could plan them kind of late. Have some after-hour activities.
Yeah, I mean, we got like 3 months still to keep planning stuff and doing stuff, and I'm gonna keep pushing this thing and promoting it, and hopefully everybody comes.
Yeah.
So, should we do some outdoor talk? Had 3 outdoor nationals.
There's not really much to talk about.
Thunder Valley is a man's track. We can talk about that.
Thunder Valley's good.
Gosh, Lee, it was. A lot of people are like they don't want to ride stuff like that.
I would
Dude,
want to do.
love
I would
to have
want to
made
do
some laps on that track.
Yeah, I'd want to do
Now-
one. I would want to do a handful of laps.
Yeah,
don't stick me out there
Really?
for a 30+2.
No, well, I don't think any of us would probably. We could maybe make the 30
30
plus
plus
2,
two,
but
yeah.
we'd be like, tongue and spokes. But like, I would be okay with racing it.
Nah,
But the reason I would be,
the
reason I would be is because like that kind of track, like it really separates skill.
Yes.
It's not a thing of like holding it wide open. Oh, so who was asking? Was Mac asking about if I'd been to Thunder Valley maybe? Mm-hmm. And I was telling him it was the night race when I went, and it was crap because it wasn't rough and rutted like that. It was like a speedway. So I the next day I'm on Instagram or something, and Verb had posted a thing from back in like 2010 or something, and or maybe it was 09. No, it was 10. No, it was 09 because Dungy was still on a 250, and it was terrible, dude. Like it was flat. They're like wide open. It's like 4 guys just like everywhere, and I'm like, this is terrible. Like it was.
I think there is a fine balance, but I do like some people were saying like. I don't think every outdoor national should be like that.
Hangtown wasn't super gnarly. Like sometimes, it wasn't super slot car-ish.
Yeah.
Or super gnarly. Like sometimes it is. It was a little less, and that was fine. Like you can and.
Yeah, but I think you should.
I think you got to have them every now and then.
Yeah, I don't think every national should be like that. I think that's why I kind of like the GPs, where like they kind of leave the track as each track has.
Yeah, but
its
they
own.
don't have any that are just like completely no rut super speedway. Like I'm talking about the years that Thunder Valley was the night race. I mean, there was some ruts, but not.
What
a whole
about
lot.
weren't they at France? Remember the one where Hurling's foot peg broke and the ruts. I was showing you a picture of them just
Yeah.
like, wasn't that France? Where their literally their whole body was
those ruts were gnarly
gnarly.
deep.
Yeah, that's where his foot peg broke and his goggle strap broke.
Yeah.
And now he broke his neck.
Yeah, crazy. But, yeah, so.
So does that mean Jet's the fastest man on the planet right now?
Oh, my gosh, here we go.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I mean, probably yes. Yes, probably yes.
Well, he hasn't raced Jake yet, so.
Well, he would blow my doors off.
Oh, he's Australian,
If I went to an outdoor national, I'm happy if I could even sniff the fast 40.
Yeah, no, I don't think you would.
You know what? I'm going to Ironman.
I'll be there.
I'm going to Ironman.
Good for you. And I can't wait till.
So sniffing it means I gotta qualify what? Where?
No, sniffing. Like when I think of sniffing, I think you're pretty close. You have to be pretty close to sniff something.
So is that like 44th?
They take what, top 36?
They take 36 in times and then top 4 out of those.
In time. We're just doing in times because we're not doing LCQ. Yeah, I think 40th to 40-ish. You're not sniffing that.
So
maybe
low 40s.
Maybe if the shit's on
So
you.
you think I'm
sniff
slower
it.
than I was 4 years ago?
Yes. Not to think everybody's faster.
Really?
Yes. 4 years. 4 years ago, big difference. He was probably still in diapers. he was shitting the bed still. 4 years. You had 3 kids.
No, Katie Grace was alive.
Barely.
Katie Grace was alive. I had 4.
Barely.
I had 4.
Yeah, 4 years is a big difference.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, this is going to go nowhere.
This is going to go somewhere.
No, I mean, I wanted my buddy to come to Freestone with me.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even do that. You're not going to go to Ironman. Especially got to figure out how to get your pro license. Yeah, you're not.
Figure out how to get it. I had it last year. All I had to do is renew it.
All right, Kiefer.
I'm faster than Kiefer. Not at Glen Helen, but.
No, see, okay, I disagree with you again.
Really?
I think Kiefer has a better chance of qualifying than you do.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Kiefer rides way more than you do.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it does matter a little bit, but I think raw speed, I think I've got to
Okay, but raw speed is different.
Raw speed matters when you only have to go 1 lap.
Yeah, but
for time.
But on a track that I think he rides more of like outdoor.
I don't think he's that good at super gnarly like rutted tracks.
Yeah, but I think he would run really good at Hangtown and Paula. I think his best track versus your best track, he's qualifying.
He's probably
at Paula. He's qualifying, and you're in at Ironman. You're not qualifying.
Okay, we'll see. We'll make a bet.
Okay, I will put.
I already owe you 20 from these stupid basketball and hockey games.
You don't even know anything about sports. I'll put.
We'll bet that 20 that I owe you.
No, I want more money than that. I need more money than that. I'll put $100 on it.
All right, Mac will be on my side. He'll.
No, he won't. Okay, well, Corey will be on my side then.
Corey probably wants me to get closer, so then that makes him look a little better because out of the group, he's the closest to me. So
Corey's the most level-headed. Corey knows.
Corey's the most level-headed.
Yeah, he knows. He knows his truth.
He knows okay. Corey probably does know the truth.
Yeah, that you're gonna be close.
Okay, we'll get to training. We'll get there when it's time.
I can't wait to see that.
We will.
I can't wait.
Track is coming.
Well, you still do off the bike training.
Yeah.
When's the last time
I ran 2 miles like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, that was the first time your heart rate's been over 180 since.
No.
2014.
No. Golly, since 2014. You act like I haven't ridden since 2014.
It seems like it.
No. Hardly. I can't wait to be back on the track with you.
I can't either. And then when you really have to kind of push because I'm faster. Especially hit me some sand. Oh. Yeah, in August, we're going to be gone.
Well, we don't have any sand around here unless we go to Rollins.
Rollins is good.
If it's wet.
The pits.
The pits is just, that's like for full-on training, no fun. Like, that's just like, I'm Rocky, I'm running up the stairs, I'm like, that's what the pits are.
I think I've never been to the pits, but it reminds me
You've never been, you always say, like, I'm going to go to the pits, but you've never been to the pits.
The pits kind of remind me of the high des. Like, I feel like I'm going to see, like, dryers and dishwashers.
Yeah, you will.
And,
dead bodies maybe. And,
yeah. The high
but it's
des.
just nothing but, like, sand rollers and sand corners that you have to be wide open in, or you're gonna fall over. And
I can't. I'm not here for
since
it.
your bike has that fall over problem,
I got to fix that before I go.
yeah. So, all right. Well, I guess since you hadn't been keeping up with the outdoors, we won't have a whole lot of outdoor talk.
I keep up with it. I've been riding every weekend, so that's why
you have been on the grind.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't watched one singular 450 lap. Not one lap.
They've been good other than Jet. If you take Jet out, if Jet's not there, it's good.
I hate seeing
the camera's hardly on Jet.
Yeah, they don't put it on him much. So because it's
he gets enough publicity.
the good thing about if it did put it on it, which a lot of people don't look at this and they don't know how to break it down, but you can learn a lot from watching him.
Yeah, I've heard Stu say good things just from clips.
Yeah.
Stu been pretty good.
Oh, you talking about Stu in the booth? What he's been saying? Oh yeah, it's been Thunder Valley was probably the best he's been in the booth.
Yeah, 250s is really good.
I guess maybe he was really amped because I guess it's weird that he likes the place. It seemed like he really likes the place because he's had some.
That's where he died.
Yeah, he had pretty much that was the last we saw Stu. And
nah.
The last we saw him outdoors, that was the last we saw Stu outdoors.
Because that was when he went.
He won the first four motos.
Yeah.
And was really good.
Kicking Dungy's ass.
Dude, then he just weeds it. And it was so it was weird that but he seemed like he was genuinely stoked to be at that race. And his, it bled over into his, the commentating. It was good. He's got such good one-liners and
I love him.
He makes you laugh. But he also. He gives you knowledge of the sport, but then he too can make you laugh with some of his goofy stuff and all. So it's it's a good mix.
Yeah, Stu's good.
It's a good mix.
I need to get his phone number. We need to have him on the podcast.
His phone number. I don't think hardly anybody in the industry has his phone number.
I'll get it.
Okay. And I wouldn't say we're in the industry. We're if the industry's this big tree, we're this little growth of a little twig off the side, barely off the side of.
I think we're
the smallest
twig
on it.
No, I think we're a dandelion under the tree.
Oh, okay, so something fell and grew a little thing.
Yeah,
that could be part of it.
Yeah, I think that's us.
Yeah,
we're under the tree. We're not in the tree yet. You know.
We're not dark status yet. What is he doing?
He's playing with the microphone. We can hear it. Dark. What's his We gotta call him a nickname.
We don't have a nickname. Eli. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to come up with something.
Eli.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess we'll close it out, and we'll be back hopefully next week. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah. Maybe we'll take. Well, maybe it'll be 2 weeks because we gotta get some content. We need some people to hit us up with some content. Questions, anything like that. So, all right, share, subscribe, share it to all your friends, and we out.
See ya.